Hey everyone, Kevin here with a quick video on how to adjust your coin comparator to make it a little more likely to accept coins. So right now I have an S Plus machine here. Yes, it's a Barcrest pinball game, but this applies to any S Plus, even a regular 3-reel S Plus. So my situation right now is I put a coin in and it just falls straight through to the tray. Put a coin in, just falls straight out, doesn't get accepted. So the first thing to check for is to make sure your door is closed and latched and it's actually ready to accept a coin. And you can tell that pretty easily by the insert coin light being lit up. So if that's lit up and your machine is not accepting coins, unless that light bulb happens to be burnt out, which would be something to check too. In my case, it is lit up and I put a coin in and it still just falls through. So what we need to do is actually open it up, and we're just going to make a couple slight adjustments to the coin comparator that's located right behind the coin insert on the door. So the first thing to check is to make sure you have a sample coin inserted in there. Now in my case I'm using tokens, but you could be using quarters. So you want to make sure that your sample coin is seated properly, which is a two-handed procedure, which I'll do in just a moment. Also a good idea to make sure you have a good sample coin in there. You don't want a dirty, gross coin in there. So I'm going to set the camera down for just a second to make sure my sample coin is inserted properly. So you can actually see when the coin is properly inserted, it's actually resting in the black piece on the left, and that's how it helps to detect the metal content that's in there. The other thing to adjust is the sensitivity adjustment, which is in the lower corner here, and you can see it has a right in there. You can see there's a tiny little adjustment. It's use a tiny screwdriver, and we're going to adjust that. And we're going to dial it back and forth, ending up away from the plus or counterclockwise to make it less likely to reject coins. Alright, so using a very tiny screwdriver, we're going to put that in there into the adjustment screw and give it a turn back and forth gently. You don't need to overdo it here, but we're just cleaning off that contact in there, and then we're going to wind up dialing it all the way counterclockwise, just as far as it'll go, away from the plus, and that's going to make it more likely to accept coins. Let's close the door and see what happens. Alright, the door is closed and latched, and the insert coin light is back on. Now we're going to give her a try here. Now look at that, coin accepted. Do a couple more. Alright, we've accepted 3 coins here. It's blinking because the door had just been opened and is now closed. That's a feature of the particular software. And here we'll give her a spin. And it's working. We'll try again here. We'll drop in 1, 2, and 3. We are good to go. Now, one thing of note, some people will drop in a coin, drop in a second coin, will drop in a third coin, and then they'll go and try and drop a 4th coin in, and it falls right to the tray. Any additional coins beyond the max bet, and in this case it's a 3-coin max bet, will get rejected to the tray. That is typical behavior. There are some software chips that allow you to change that to allow extra coins to go to the credit meter, but that's pretty unusual for an S Plus. Hopefully this video helped you, and good luck with your slot.